If I upload more Arena 1 to 24 videos, just remember, I'll show you even more decks there, not only the ones I'm showing now. I always get comments on my Arena videos, like if I start from Arena 1 to Arena 24 again, what decks would I use to push trophies all the way to 10,000? Okay, here you go. I'm going to show you the best decks, one for each arena, from Arena 1 to Arena 24. Look, I'm not showing you how to build the best decks for each arena here. I'll show you a bunch of decks for each arena. But for proper strategy, hit the bell icon. There I explain exactly how to beat Arena 1 to Arena 24 and build decks for your level. Before we start the video, here are some quick tips. If you're pushing trophies and win a few games in a row, then suddenly start losing. Just stop playing for a bit. Supercell's algorithm notices your streak and throws harder matchups, so turn off the game and let it reset. Second tip, keep switching decks so the game can't predict you and give counters. Third tip, master 2 or 3 decks and level up those cards. That's it. Arena 1. You don't really have many troops to build decks yet, so here's the one you can use, a giant deck. Push your giant with Mini P.E.K.K.A. and Musketeer behind. While the giant is heading to the tower, Mini P.E.K.K.A. clears defenses and Musketeer supports from the back. Always keep your fireball ready to hit the tower or enemy troops. For defense, use Spear Goblins, Goblin Cage, and Musketeer. They can stop almost anything. And yes, I'll show you more Arena 1 decks too. For more Arena 1 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 2. Here you unlock Valk, the best defensive card all the way up to Arena 15 and beyond. I suggest using a giant Valk and Mini P.E.K.K.A. deck. Push your giant with Musketeer and Bomber behind. If your opponent drops a swarm, Bomber clears it, and Musketeer covers everything else. For defense, Valk, Archers, and Spear Goblins are more than enough, and Mini P.E.K.K.A. is perfect to finish off anything fast. Here are some more decks for Arena 2. For more Arena 2 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 3. Now you've got Battle Ram. Can you imagine Giant with Battle Ram in the same deck? That's a crazy win condition combo. Push your Giant with Battle Ram and keep arrows ready for swarms. Giant plus Battle Ram will handle defenses, so don't worry. For defense, you've got Minions, Tombstone, Valk, and Musketeer. Here are some more Arena 3 decks. For more Arena 3 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 4. Here you unlock the best defensive card, the Inferno Tower. With good synergy, it can melt any troop in Clash Royale. Anyway, here's the deck. Giant with Battle Ram and Inferno. Push your Giant with Battle Ram, and if your opponent drops a swarm, use arrows. Battle Ram can also destroy any building blocking your Giant's push. For defense, you've got Minions, Mini P.E.K.K.A., Valk, and of course the Inferno Tower. Here are some more Arena 4 decks. For more Arena 4 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 5. Now it's time for Hog decks. The best Hog deck for Arena 5 is here. It's a solid all-rounder. Push your Hog with Minions and Musketeer for support, and drop a Fireball if needed. If your opponent uses Inferno, and yeah, that's not surprising in Arena 5, just zap it so your Hog keeps going. For defense, you've got Cannon, Valk, Spear Goblins, and Musketeer, which is enough to handle anything, even Hog or P.E.K.K.A. Now, here's the second deck with Mortar. Usually, in Mortar decks, you want to cycle fast and connect to the tower, but this one also has Battle Ram, which makes a really strong combo. After placing your Mortar, instantly use Bats, Inferno, or Minions to protect it from your opponent's troops and buildings. Here are some more Arena 5 decks. For more Arena 5 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Now, Arena 6. You're getting really good at Clash Royale. The best deck for Arena 6 is this one right here. P.E.K.K.A. with Battle Ram, also known as the legendary P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam deck. And guess what? P.E.K.K.A. Bridge has like an 80% win rate in Clash Royale, so you know this thing slaps. The idea is simple. Push your P.E.K.K.A. with the support of Battle Ram, and yeah, you can throw in Minions too. When your push is rolling, don't hesitate to drop a Fireball on anything blocking the way. Clear the path for your monster push. P.E.K.K.A. is also a beast on defense, perfect for shutting down big tanks like Mega Knight or anything chunky your opponent dares to drop. Plus, you've got Guards, Spear Goblins, Cannon, and Minions to handle basically every push your opponent throws at you. Now the second deck, we can't forget the good old Hog deck. This one's spicy because it actually has 2 win conditions, Hog Rider and Goblin Barrel. You push with Hog, and while the opponent is panicking, you toss the Goblin Barrel right on top of their tower. Boom. Tower gone. Hog reaches fast, Barrel cleans up, easy wins. And if you need backup, you've got Fireball or Zap ready to clear the defense. On defense, you've got Knight, Guards, and Musketeer. That combo can shut down literally anything, from Hog to P.E.K.K.A to a whole circus of troops. So yeah, Arena 6 is stacked. And trust me, these decks are absolute nightmares for your opponents. Here are more decks for Arena 6. For more Arena 6 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too, link is in description. Don't think that you can't use the decks I explained earlier. You totally can in Arena 7 or even 8 if you want. But now, Arena 7 is where you really start to understand Clash Royale on a whole new level. The best deck for Arena 7 is this Hog plus Mini P.E.K.K.A deck. This thing is cheap, unbeatable, and super defensive. The playstyle? Push with Hog, back it up with Mini P.E.K.K.A and minions. Mini P.E.K.K.A and minions can melt through almost anything, except swarms. But don't worry, you've got Fireball for that, and don't hesitate to drop it when it matters. For defense, you've got Valkyrie, Cannon, and minions. Skeleton Army is your tank killer, perfect for shutting down P.E.K.K.A, Royal Giant, and other big boys. The second deck is just evil, Royal Giant plus Royal Hogs. Yup, you literally have 2 win conditions in one deck just to make your opponent cry. Push with Royal Giant and throw Royal Hogs right behind. Together, they shred through defenses like butter. And if they still try to defend, slap down a Fireball to ruin their day. For defense, you've got Mini P.E.K.K.A, Valkyrie, and Cannon to hold the line. So yeah, Arena 7 is where the fun gets real, and these decks will keep you winning non-stop. Here are more decks for Arena 7. For more Arena 7 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too, link is in description. So, now we're in Arena 8. The best deck here is this one, Hog with Ice Golem. Yeah, it's basically inspired by the famous Hog 2.6 cycle. The play is simple. Drop your Ice Golem up front, push your Hog behind it, and even add Ice Spirit for that extra freeze. This push not only breaks defenses, but also deals with light swarms. And if the swarm gets too heavy, don't hesitate to use arrows. For defense, you've got Musketeer, Cannon, and Skeletons. Solid, cheap, and reliable to hold off almost anything. Now the second deck. It's the classic P.E.K.K.A Battle Ram. Yup, the legendary P.E.K.K.A Bridge Spam. Push with P.E.K.K.A, drop Battle Ram, and back them up with Flying Machine. Once the push is rolling, keep Zap or Fireball ready to wipe out enemy defenses and guarantee damage. Arena 8 is where things start getting spicy, and with these decks, you'll be winning games like crazy. Here are more decks for Arena 8. For more Arena 8 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 9, the Jungle Arena. Here you unlock some amazing troops like Goblin Giant, Skeleton Barrel, Berserker, and Goblin Gang. The first deck is with Goblin Giant plus Skeleton Barrel. Just push your Goblin Giant with Skeleton Barrel, back them up with Dart Goblin, and drop poison on the way to clear swarms or defenses. For defense, you've got Goblin Gang, Cannon, Mini P.E.K.K.A, and Dart Goblin. More than enough to stop most pushes. The second deck is Hog plus Skeleton Barrel. Push your Hog Rider with Skeleton Barrel, support it with Dart Goblin, and don't hesitate to throw a Fireball if you need to. On defense, you can rely on Mini P.E.K.K.A, Dart Goblin, Musketeer, and Cannon to handle almost everything. Arena 9 is super fun, and with these decks, you'll dominate the jungle arena in no time. Here are more decks for Arena 9. For more Arena 9 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 10. This is the Furnace Arena. Best deck here is with Furnace, Goblin Giant, and Poison. You can also swap Goblin Giant with P.E.K.K.A if you like. Start by placing Furnace behind your King Tower, and when it reaches near the bridge, drop Goblin Giant with Dart Goblin for backup. Use Poison when needed. This makes a smooth push. For defense, you've got Dart Goblin, Minions, Goblins, and Mini P.E.K.K.A. Enough to handle anything. Here are more decks for Arena 10. For more Arena 10 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 11. Here you unlock Mega Knight and Ram Rider, 2 of the strongest cards in Clash Royale. First deck, Mega Knight with Ram Rider and Skeleton Barrel. Drop Mega Knight, then Ram Rider right after. This combo can crush towers. If you've got extra elixir, add Skeleton Barrel to the push, and don't forget to use Fireball when needed. For defense, you've got Tesla, Goblin Gang, and Minions. Second deck is another Mega Knight deck, but let's move to something different. The Hog Poison combo. Push with Hog backed by Goblin Gang or Dart Goblin, then use Poison on swarms or defenses. Keep arrows ready too. For defense, you've got Valk, Tesla, Ice Spirit, Dart Goblin, and Goblin Gang. A solid combo. Here are more decks for Arena 11. For more Arena 11 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 12. This is where the game starts getting serious. Here you unlock an amazing spell, Earthquake, and a powerful troop, the Firecracker. Let's build around them. First deck, Hog plus Earthquake Firecracker. Push your Hog with Earthquake support. That big radius can crush swarms and buildings. Behind them, Firecracker deals massive damage from range, so you know it's chaos. For defense, you've got Guards, Tesla, Goblin Gang, and Mini P.E.K.K.A. Second deck, Mega Knight with Skeleton Barrel and Dart Goblin. Push with Mega Knight, add Skeleton Barrel, and back it up with Dart Goblin. Don't forget to use Firecracker and Poison while pushing. For defense, you've got Witch, Goblin Gang, Tombstone, and Dart Goblin. Here are more decks for Arena 12. For more Arena 12 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 13. Here you unlock the Bandit, one of the best cards in the game. With Bandit, you can build the unbeatable P.E.K.K.A. Bridge spam deck. Here's how. Wait until double Elixir, then drop P.E.K.K.A., follow up with Battle Ram, and spam Royal Ghost plus Bandit behind. Use Zap if needed. This deck is insanely strong in Arena 13. Another option is a Lava Hound deck. It's heavy, a little tougher to use, but deadly if done right. Drop Lava Hound behind your King Tower, let your Elixir build. Then at the bridge, add Balloon, Skeleton Dragons, and Mega Minion. Use Fireball to clear defenses and swarms. Here are more decks for Arena 13. For more Arena 13 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 14, Serenity Peak. Here you can unlock some of the best cards like Elixir Golem, Rage, Goblin Curse, and Lumberjack. The best deck here is with Golem, but you can swap it with Elixir Golem if you want. That's not an issue. Just be careful. This is a heavy deck, so don't try to push until double Elixir. Drop your Golem behind the King Tower, let your Elixir fill up, and when it reaches the bridge, spam Elite Barbarians, Lumberjack, and Night Witch. It'll be a total disaster for your opponent. Here are more decks for Arena 14. For more Arena 14 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 15, Miner's Mine. By now, you're already good at Clash Royale. First deck is the Graveyard, Knight, and Ice Wizard deck. This one takes skill. Defend with your Knight, then when the Princess Tower locks onto him, drop Graveyard and back it up with Ice Wizard. Always use Poison with Graveyard. It's mandatory for every push. Second deck is the Balloon Lumberjack deck. Push with Lumberjack first, then drop Balloon behind him. The Rage from Lumberjack makes Balloon unstoppable. For backup, use Baby Dragon and don't forget Freeze to lock towers. For defense, you've got Barbarian Barrel, Inferno Dragon, Tornado, Baby Dragon, and Lumberjack, strong enough to stop anything. Here are more decks for Arena 15. For more Arena 15 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 16, and yes, we're back with the P.E.K.K.A. Bridge spam deck. This time it's even stronger because here you unlock the Golden Knight, which makes the push more powerful than Bandit. Start your push with P.E.K.K.A., then drop Golden Knight behind, add Battle Ram, and Ghost 2. We're spamming at the bridge, so throw everything down. The dash ability of Golden Knight will make your opponent cry, trust me. For defense, you've already got Golden Knight, Ghost, and Minions. And if things get out of control, just drop P.E.K.K.A. on defense. Problem solved. Here are more decks for Arena 16. For more Arena 16 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 17, Royal Crypt. Here you unlock a great champion, the Archer Queen, and I'll show you the best decks with her. First deck is Hog with Earthquake and Firecracker. This deck is overpowered. Push your Hog backed by Firecracker and drop Earthquake on defenses or swarms. Firecracker also clears swarms easily. For defense, you've got Valk, Cannon, Skeletons, Ice Spirit, and Log. Second deck is Ram Rider with Queen and Mega Knight. Start by defending with Mega Knight, then once your Elixir fills, drop Queen and Ram Rider together. If you have Bandit and Ghost, throw them in too. Don't hesitate to use Lightning during the push. Third deck is Mega Knight, Queen, and Prince. Simple play. Drop Mega Knight behind your King Tower, then at the bridge, drop Queen and Prince. Use Zap if needed. It's a deadly push. You can also run Mega Knight with Wall Breakers for another strong push concept. Here are more decks for Arena 17. For more Arena 17 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Now Arena 18. The best deck here is Royal Giant with Monk. Push your Royal Giant with Monk in front, backed up by Mother Witch and Phoenix. While you're pushing, use Monk's ability. When your opponent tries to take out Mother Witch with Fireball or any spell, Monk reflects it, keeping your push safe. This combo smashes through defenses and keeps rolling. Another deck. We can't forget Goblin Giant with Furnace and Goblin Machine. Start by dropping Goblin Giant behind your King Tower, then add Furnace with him. At the bridge, spam Goblin Machine and Prince, and don't forget to throw Rage and Goblin Curse while pushing. The destruction will be insane. Here are more decks for Arena 18. For more Arena 18 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too, link is in description. Arena 19, Dragon Spa, where players are getting more skilled. The best deck here is P.E.K.K.A. Bridge Spam. Push with P.E.K.K.A. and back it up with Battle Ram, Ghost, and Bandit. Keep your Fireball ready while you're pushing to clear out defenses. Here are more decks for Arena 19. For more Arena 19 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 20, we're back with one of the most powerful decks, Goblin Giant plus Goblin Machine Witch Vine Spell. This combo is insane for pushing. Drop Goblin Giant, back it up with Witch and Goblin Machine, and while pushing, throw Vine Spell on the tower or troops in the way. Add Rage to the push, and it's pure destruction. For defense, you've got Barbarian Barrel, and another solid combo is Witch, Minions, and Vine. Perfect to stop any push. Here are more decks for Arena 20. For more Arena 20 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 21, here's a deck built around X-Bow and Tesla. The key is to cycle your X-Bow as fast as possible. When you drop X-Bow, instantly place Tesla beside it and back them up with Archers and Electro Spirit. Protect the X-Bow so it locks on the tower. On defense, you can also use X-Bow. When a big push comes, drop X-Bow with Tesla, then add Knight and Archers to clean it up. Here are more decks for Arena 21. For more Arena 21 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 22, and yeah, the name is literally pancakes. Let's talk about the Hog 2.6 deck, one of the best decks in Clash Royale, not just for this arena, but overall. This deck is a beast, especially on defense, with Musketeer, Knight, Cannon, Ice Spirit, Ice Golem, and Skeletons. Tell me, what troop can't you stop? Mega Knight? Easy. Cannon plus Ice Spirit plus Musketeer. P.E.K.K.A? Skeletons, Musketeer, Cannon. Simple. Mega Knight Prince? Even easier. Skeletons, Musketeer, Cannon, Ice Spirit. Nothing gets through. For pushing, drop Ice Golem, then Hog behind, and if needed, Fireball to clear defenses. That's the classic Hog 2.6 push. Here are more decks for Arena 22. For more Arena 22 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. Arena 23. Honestly, I don't know why, but this is one of the most beautiful arenas I've ever seen. Anyway, let's get into it. The first deck is a Goblin Barrel Bait deck with Wall Breakers and Dart Goblin. The idea is simple. Bait out your opponent's log, arrows, or fireball first by dropping Dart Goblin or Wall Breakers. Once they waste their spell, drop Goblin Barrel with Wall Breakers and Dart Goblin on the tower. Even if the tower locks on the barrel and they log your Wall Breakers, the Wall Breakers will still explode on the tower. For defense, you've got Valk, Dart Goblin, and Berserker, strong enough to stop anything. The second deck is the classic Log Bait deck with Princess and Goblin Barrel. Cycle Princess at the bridge for chip damage. If your opponent has log or arrows, sometimes drop Princess at the back near your King Tower so they waste it there. Then it's your chance. Throw Goblin Barrel on the tower with Ice Spirit support. If the tower's health is low, finish it with Rocket. For defense, Inferno Tower, Valk, and Goblin Gang can hold off any push. I've pushed to Arena 21 myself with Log Bait. It's a great deck. Here are more decks for Arena 23. For more Arena 23 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description. So, the last one, Arena 24. Finally, you're close to 10,000 trophies. First deck is Hog Earthquake with Firecracker. Push Hog with Firecracker behind and keep Earthquake ready for your opponent's defenses or swarms. While pushing, you can also use Log and Ice Spirit to make the path clear. For defense, you've got Firecracker, Goblins, Bomb Tower, and Knight, one of the best defensive combos in the game. Another deck is basically a Log Bait deck with Dart Goblin. Same concept I explained before. So if you missed it, check that part again to understand how to play it. Here are more decks for Arena 24. Thank you for watching, and keep clashing. For more Arena 24 best decks, visit my website. You can see decks for specific troops too. Link is in description.